What's up, Planeswalkers? Another day, another deck, and today we're going to be playing Esper Zenith Cutter. That's right, we got the Esper Bounce Shell, Sheltered by Ghosts, Sunpearl Kirin, the new Cryogen Relic, and then Cosmogrand Zenith. This card is crazy. It's basically going to enable us to keep bouncing our creatures, our spells, playing them over and over. And every time we play our second spell, kind of similar to Corey's Steel Cutter, we can create two creatures, or we can put a +1/+1 counter on every creature we control. So let's go ahead and see how the new mono white Steel Cutter-esque creature is going to go ahead and impact the meta now that Edge of Eternities is out. And don't forget, please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. We're on our way to 1,600 subscribers. Let's get right on into the first matchup here. Alrighty, and we got two Cosmogrand Zeniths. Cosmogrand Zeniths, I don't know. And we've got a Grim Bauble. I think we go ahead and keep, of course, but then we're going to go ahead and just throw down the white-black land here just so that we can have the Bauble. We'll have the Momentum Breaker also. Let's pass the turn. Opponent showing mono blue. This might be an interesting matchup for us. I'm going to flash in the Sunpearl Kirin here. Just simply because, I mean, if opponent is playing mono blue, we want to try and get them to waste some of their spells. We got our third land, perfect. So, do we attempt to Zenith here? I think we do. To peel back the curtain, this is literally day one of the release. An opponent already knows to counter the Zenith. See, that's how crazy this card is. Day one of release, an opponent knows they cannot let that go through. Joke's on you, opponent. We've got Stormchaser's talent. We are deadly with the otters. And we can Nurturing Pixie to go ahead and bounce the Stormchaser's talent back to our hand. And then we can swing in for 2. That's how we do it. And yeah, this is just like the Esper Bounce deck that I played, but this one is like by Dr. Ruckus and some of the other streamers. Opponent already sees the writing on the wall. They don't want any. Good game. On to the next one. I don't know if Grand Zenith is going to be best in a Esper Bounce deck. I think it's probably going to be best in a Boros deck, and I think that's going to go crazy. We've got Muddy Nasty Hands here. I think we keep these, and let's go ahead and pass after we lay down our Watery Grave. I like that we have the land Watery Grave, the planet Watery Graves, I should say. Ooh, opponent playing skeletons. Okay. That was a beautiful art. I think we just Gloomlake Verge here, pass the turn. Next turn, we can go ahead and do the Godless Shrine if we want. Have that, you know, shock us. Shout out to Shocklands being back in Standard. I think that that's going to be amazing for us. I'm super excited. Okay, come on, opponent. We got the Sephiroth and everything, man. Alright, let's Godless Shrine. Pay 2. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and Forsaken Miner here. And then we can Nurturing Pixie. Opponent's probably playing the Aggro Skeletons deck, so I'm going to hold off on the Grand Zenith just because they probably can kill it. And they might shoot the Sheriff, our Nurturing Pixie, right now. I would laugh so hard if opponent did that. Alright, come on, opponent. What are you doing, opponent? I see over there, highlighted stuff. Okay. There it is. Oh, Tragic Trajectory. Okay, so not shoot the Sheriff, but close enough. I think our Grand Zenith would have lived through that, but that's okay. Let's try it now, I think. I mean, if they're going to kill it, they're going to kill it. Grand Zenith coming down. It's crazy. It's a 3-drop, 2/4. And it isn't only, you know, every second spell you cast each turn. Alright, Sephiroth. Okay. Well, we're kind of setting ourselves up good here. Because now we can Grand Zenith again. And then Nowhere to Run. Get rid of their Sephiroth. Create 4 tokens, right? Boom. Nowhere to Run. Because it doesn't count. There we go. And look. I think we just do both of them on the creatures. We've got 6 creatures out on the battlefield now. Go ahead and swing. Next turn, if opponent plays some Sephiroth again or something else, we can go ahead and Fear of Isolation, bounce the Nowhere to Run, then play the Nowhere to Run, or we can do a Nowhere to Run, bounce, Nowhere to Run. You know, if we get another land, we'll have 6 mana, and we can essentially destroy 2 of their creatures back to back. And then, once we do that, our second spell, we can put +1/+1 on everything. So then, we're swinging with a whole lot of firepower. Alright, there's the Faithful. So they're going to destroy a creature of ours. So one of our Zeniths isn't going to make it, but we draw 2 cards. Well, we got to land eventually. So yeah, I think we just kind of do what we talked about here. So let's go ahead and Fear of Isolation. Bounce the Nowhere to Run to hand. Go ahead and get that. Go ahead and Nowhere to Run. Put a token on everything. Get rid of the Faithful. And then swing out. Opponent's down to 9. And we are showing lethal next turn unless they do something. Phantom Train. Okay, opponent. Don't know why. They sack. Okay. The train, and then we just win. Yeah, I think we just attack and easy peasy. It's as easy as that, y'all. And on to the next one. Ooh, okay. Let's see what we've got here. Ooh, we got the Relic. I think we keep this. We got 2 Watery Graves and a handful of blue-black spells. Kind of hard not to keep it. Let's just enter tapped. Too bad Grim Bauble isn't flash speed. Ooh, we need a white source now. Pay 2 life. Let's go ahead and get down the Relic. Draw a card. Sheltered by Ghosts. Okay. Give us a Plains. Or something that produces a Plains. Watery Grave is not that. I think we just have it enter tapped. We'll go ahead and Fear of Isolation. Bounce the Relic back to hand. Oh no. Let's get rid of the Grim. Well, I guess the Nowhere to Run. I was gonna say the Grim Bauble, but that's a 1-drop versus a 2-drop. Ill-timed Explosion. Okay. Opponent's probably playing VV. Is it Prowess without the Steel Cutter? Alright. Yep, they got a 4-drop there. Okay. So I think we gotta risk it on the Cryogen here. Give us land. Come on. No. Dang it. I'm just going to play the Grim Bauble just to get it on the battlefield so we don't have to discard it. We can at least at our next upkeep, if we're desperate, go ahead and tap Surveil 2, or tap sack at Surveil 2. Okay. Steaming Sauna from opponent. There's our Verge. Okay. Let's get the Zenith down and hope. Just hope for the best. Opponent's already shown us they have ways to get rid of creatures. We could always Sheltered by Ghosts and go ahead and target their room. come on, opponent. They are thinking, oh, well, that took a long time for what we already knew was coming, the ill-timed explosion. I was just saying, they already showed us they have it, so why wouldn't they have it again, you know? Opponent plays another land, they got a red source. I think maybe we go Zenith again. I think we go Zenith, and then they've already played 2 of those. Let's go ahead and do Spiteful Hexmage, create 2 1/1s, put down there, and hope for the best. This might not be great for us, y'all. We might just lose out. Opponent might just run us over here in a minute. Alright, Geological Appraiser. Do they have an infinite loop? I don't think they do. A lot of the cards rotated out, right? Tali's Favor, they get to discover 3. Go to Immodanes. Okay, it should end there, but they can still attack. So yeah, I mean, they get a good amount of damage. They could swing at us for 8. The thing they don't know is if they don't attack, we just take care of their board now. So we can go ahead and Sheltered by Ghosts on the Hexmage, get rid of the Appraiser. Maybe we should have done that backwards. Put +1/+1 counter on everything. Go ahead and get rid of that Recruiter. Swing in. What has opponent got here for us? Oh, they're going to return our Grand Zenith to the top of our library. Might as well, right? Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have done the Appraiser underneath the Hexmage with Sheltered by Ghost. Hi, Umbreon. Just because if they get rid of it, I think they get to trigger again, don't they? And they have enough here. They can kill our Hexmage. So that goes away. Okay, it wasn't another trigger. Alrighty. What does opponent got? I think we can just still win off of this. I'm pretty sure, at least. Well, there goes one of our creatures. We can still go ahead and Grand Zenith again. Nowhere to run. Human Soldier. Go ahead and get the Appraiser gone, and then swing in. Boom, boom. Trumpeting Carnosaur, they're going to loop again. Tali's Favor, they're going to hit more. I mean, I don't think they can hit us for 23. Another Tali's Favor. Are they just going to get all of the Tali's Favor and then what? Into another Immodanes? There's the Immodanes Recruiter. Everything has haste. Do they attack? I don't think they attack. Opponent knows what we got. Well, they don't know specifically what we got. They deal 3 to the Grand Zenith. Interesting move by opponent. Okay, so yeah, I think we stock up here. Ooh, we get the Blade. Fear of Isolation, Pixie, Grim Bauble. How do you say that? Blade. I don't know how to say it. I think we want to take the Bauble and the Pixie. Because we can Bauble to go ahead and put some 1/1 counters on everything. Get rid of the Recruiter. And then we Pixie. Put that down, go ahead and bounce the Cryogen Relic, draw a card, And then, do we just attack with everything? I think we do, because they block the 3 there. They're still taking 7, and then we just deal 2 more damage to them. And we're getting through a giant dinosaur with the favor of the gods. Yep, they've gone through everything. Nothing else for you, opponent. Just like that, we're on to the wrap-up. So, this is the new Esper Zenith Cutter. This is the new Corey Steel Cutter. How long do you think this card is going to make it in Standard? Do you think this will be just as broken, or is white and 1 additional enough to go ahead and keep this card from being broken, because it's not a red 2-drop, it's a white 3-drop? Let me know what you think in the comments, and please give me deck ideas that you want to see. With the new set, we got a ton coming. But once again, first and foremost, last but not least, you are doing everything right today, and you matter. Goodbye.